just took this photo with the Holga pinhole camera. I've been taking photos on my Leica as well, just to like compare the settings side by side and just to see the difference in the images. So I'm just going to change the setting on this camera now to what I tested on my Lightmeter. So it's going to be f16 and 1/30th of a second. So I'm just going to take that shot now. On to the next. Okay, so we're just like framing up another shot here. We've got this like alleyway, and we're just talking about how the actual framing is going to work. Because on this camera, all you've got is this sort of guide, like it's this arrows like this. So I'm just going to like follow. Sweet noise. I'm just going to like follow this guide out and like imagine like where the line's going to go. So me and Ari are going to swap positions. So if I follow this guide out, does that mean it's going to come out like this wide? Like it's going to take all that over there? Like where does it stop, you know? But yeah, as you can see, like it's like quite a wide angle of view, so we're trying to get all that alleyway, and we're just thinking how wide is it going to be as well, so we'll see. That's it. So after seeing this photo, I think I took the guidelines reasonably well. That's the same shot on the Leica. We saw this cool car and took another photo here as well. And the same shot on the Leica. So this camera requires you to roll the film on manually. If you don't, you end up getting double exposures like the first image you saw. Anyway, on to the next.
That's it.
I will do the same shot on the Leica. So we're just using this pinhole camera still. This is like the last photo of the day. I'm just using the cable release this time because the photo is a bit longer. I tried to hold one a minute ago, which is like 9 seconds, but I was worried that the camera might be moving just a tiny little bit. So this one should minimize having to do that at all. So the last two shots on the pinhole were a bit underexposed, but the shots on the Leica were well exposed, so stuff's looking up there. So another important part is just to make sure you're getting the film out of the camera safely. Yeah, those couple of shots there at the end were a bit underexposed and maybe there was some light leaks, but I'm pretty happy for it being my first roll. That is it. Film done. Hopefully we get some good photos. So I've just been finishing up editing this video together. It is my first video that I've sort of cut together like this, which is really fun. I want to do more of it. I'm learning a lot as I'm going along. First of all, I really enjoyed using it. It was really fun. Getting out and taking photos is something which I find just inspiring, and I just enjoy it. Just spending time outside and having new bits and pieces of equipment to capture that is really exciting. One thing I need to learn about is reciprocity failure. That's where a film gets more dull the longer you take a photo for. So the photos where there was a lot of light and there was only a short exposure, 2 seconds, 4 seconds, they were fine. I felt the dynamic range was really good. I could save a lot of information in the shadows. When it came to those longer exposures, the two ones in that sort of cemetery there with the trees and they were underexposed, yeah, they were just really, really underexposed. There was nothing I could do there about that. And they were like a 9-second exposure and like an 18-second exposure for both those shots. So yeah, I have to consider reciprocity failure, which I don't know much about, but I'm gonna have a read about that. And I didn't really find it was that sharp. I felt like it had other qualities which, you know, made me care less about the sharpness, but I wouldn't say no to more sharpness. So what I might do next is actually try and use this Holga close-up lens adapter. What does it say? Holga close-up lens, and it means that it's going to have a subject at 50mm away, which means that I think I'm just going to do the same photo twice and compare them side by side, because I think that'd be good to just be able to see if one was sharper or not. When the camera came, that was sitting on here, but maybe the guy that sold it to me thought it was like a lens cap or something. Also, I am just impressed with, you know, how it works. I could see myself wanting to make a camera like this. Yeah, it's very, very simple, fixed aperture, and yeah, this makes me even more inspired about photography and makes me think more creatively about all the images that I take. Anyway, really enjoyed this. Hope you guys did too. The next video I'm going to be doing is going to be on the Leica LCA, which is this little guy. This video is just fun, me being creative, getting out there, taking photos. Hope you enjoyed. Please subscribe and or just like it if you liked it, like it. And subscribe if you want to see more videos, because that'll get me inspired to go do it again.